Good evening. My name is Heather Perry, and I'm the instructor for EAD 551, which is the Dynamics of Change course that you're going to be taking this summer. I wanted to take a minute and just introduce myself and to give you a brief overview of the course and the purpose of the course and my expectations for the course, and give you a little bit of information about myself and also to model for you the prompt that I'm asking you to complete for the first week. So first piece I wanted to let you know about is the purpose of this course. The purpose of this course is pretty clear. It's to give each of you an overview of what leading change should look like in your schools. Now, whether your change initiatives that you're currently going through actually look like that or not are going to be two different things, but this is a course that hopefully will give you a set of tools and a set of frameworks and understandings that will help you in either in your current roles or in your future roles as educational leaders to lead change processes in your schools. My expectations for the course are going to be pretty simple. Really, I just want you to do the readings as assigned and to write the prompts as assigned and turn things in on time, and that's pretty simple. So as long as you can do those things, then you'll do just fine with my grading structures, which are really you start with an A plus and you have to kind of lose that over time. So just get working on time and we'll be good to go. Just a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Heather Perry. I'm going to be the instructor for this course. I am a superintendent of schools currently in Gorham, Maine. I am just completing now my 10th year actually as a superintendent of schools in Maine and my 20th year as a public educator. I actually started my career in Down East Maine, the Machias area, as a teacher. Well, actually, I started as an ed tech and then a teacher at the middle school level for several years, and then I became principal at a K-8 or pre-K to 8 elementary schools in Machias area, Cutler and Machias, and the former SAD 77. And then I branched out into superintendency. Took my first superintendency in 2006 at the fragile age of 32, which I would not suggest doing without a real solid understanding of change initiatives and how they work. So I started off in Greenville as superintendent. I've been a superintendent in a school union, an SAD, an RSU, and now in a municipal school district. Anyway, I spent 4 years there in Greenville and Jackman area, and then I was a superintendent for 5 years in RSU 3 in the Unity and Thorndike area. And now I've just finished up my first year as superintendent of schools in Gorham, Maine, just outside of Portland. So I certainly have been all over the state and have done lots of different things. I'm very active in the School Superintendents Association across the state. I serve on their certification and finance committees and have served on the legislative committees. And I've also been very active in other organizations. I'm on the board of directors for Goodwill Hinckley. I'm also on the board of directors for Jobs for Maine Graduates. I just pride myself in being very involved in things that go across the state just to better understand and give context to the work that I do day in and day out in the community of Gorham for serving the 2,700 or so students that I have in that system. One thing I've learned about change over my experiences as an educational leader is it's just messy. There's no one way to do it. My hope is that through this course you're going to learn a multitude of different ways to look at change and the lenses through which to kind of view change successfully, and then hopefully just give you the tools and toolbox that you can then pull out when you need them in the various ways that you need them, because you won't know exactly what to do or when to do it until you kind of wind yourself up in that situation. So change is not a linear process for any stretch of the imagination. It's a very cyclical and spiraling kind of process. Actually, probably is a better term for it. But I love it, and I've really thoroughly enjoyed my time in educational leadership, and I've learned, I think, a great deal about change processes and how to lead that. And I hope to share a little bit of that with you. So that's a little bit about the course, a little bit about me in a nutshell, and why somebody thought it was a good idea to have me teach a class like this. And then I wanted to just model for you the prompt that I've given to you for the first assignment on your discussion board, which is to let us know, those of us in this class, and myself as the instructor, what is it that makes you tick as an educational leader? And I guess I'll share what makes me tick as an educational leader. That's pretty easy for me. It's kids. I absolutely love children. I love communities that serve children. And I just love to see their light bulbs go on when they learn something new. The energy, the curiosity, the just the love of learning that you can see across students, and even students that don't seem as though they're learning absolutely are learning. So I love all of that, everything to do with schools, and I love working with the adults that I get to work with and helping them to understand different perspectives and different ways to look at things. And I love serving the families in the communities that I serve. So that's what makes me tick, is those little monkeys running around, learning, curiosity, asking questions, and just thirsting for knowledge. So that's what makes me tick. And I'll be curious to hear what makes you tick when you do your discussion board prompt. All right, well, feel free throughout the course of this course to at any time email me with any questions you might have. My email is on the syllabus, and that's probably the best way to get a hold of me. I do check my email quite frequently. Other than that, I look forward to learning and growing with you through this course, and I hope that through this course you'll be able to at the end of it say that you've learned and grown as an individual as well. So, all right, thank you so much.